Hello everyone, JPInIowa and another Shed Talk. I've been hanging out and this summer's been great and people have been saying, where's the other Shed Talk? Were you gonna do another Shed Talk? And guess what? I guess I'm gonna do another one. It's been a while, so if you've been one of them people waiting for a Shed Talk, here it is. If you don't care and you don't wanna watch these Shed Talks, turn it off. And if you don't know what these are, probably turn it off. Anyway, my name is John and this is JPInIowa Shed Talk. I always start out with, guess what? A sponsor. Tonight, I just was kind of a little hungry and I stopped by the gas station, got me a Diet Dew because trying to lose some weight, ain't working. I'm wearing black to maybe look thinner. And you go and read that, that's definitely me. Anyway, sponsor, here we go. Nuts in a great container. You get this at a local home improvement store and they're great, good nuts. And when you're done, great container. So you can put nails in it, screws in it, whatever you want in your shed. So that's my advice for today. And that advice was brought to you by my good friend Colin Woods by Diamond Builders. There's a little PR for you, Mr. Colin and Paula. Diamond Builders, they have a ton of these in his shop and he uses them for all his stuff. Anyway, you need a house built, a custom home, contact Diamond Builders. Just Google it. All right, what's the basic of this Shed Talk? What is something very important that has no political value whatsoever, and we don't have to worry about left or right side or anything going on in the world. We don't have to talk about that stuff because I try to stay away from all that. Although COVID is behind us, maybe not. A lot of people are getting it right now, but I think it's just a flu. That's not a political statement. I think people are just getting the snuffles and they're doing okay. So the death rate is lower, and if you want to check that out, I think the stats are there. And the media is well off of COVID. I haven't heard COVID on the news for a while, so I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx anybody, but hopefully we're around the corner on that and we can all live our life. But what are we going to talk about? It is July, end of July, and we're going back to school, right, kids? And we got to get our school supplies. And what do we got to get with school supplies? Hopefully you get a little pencil box. Probably not anymore. You probably have a laptop computer. You're going to get assigned, and all you need is your fingers and Google, and you're going to get through the school year fine. But I would like to talk about the very important, confusing thing in my life that I've been struggling with for a long time. And I enjoy it. When I used to get ready for school, I enjoyed buying a brand new pack of number two pencils. Number two pencils. But my point is, why number two? Where's number one or number three? Is there such a thing? Has anybody out there really thought about this? It's very important that we think about this right now and we talk about this, because this is probably very important in your life. Why a number two pencil? You know why it's important? Because all our life, we've been told number two pencil. Number two. What about number one? Why can't we be number one? No, or number two? Is there a number three? Well, yes, there is. I did some investigating and some studying. I got my encyclopedias out in my office and I went through and I looked for, got P. In the encyclopedias back in the day, the M is split up in two books because there's lots of M's. Not too many P's in the world. Well, this was back in probably the books are 1982, maybe encyclopedias. But anyway, pencils. Number one, number two, number three mean the hardness. Higher the number, the harder the pencil. Harder the pencil means probably more, what? Graphite. And pencil's only made out of graphite and ash. So the softer the pencil, the more of the ash. Excuse me, I said ash. Ash in it. So number one pencils are too ashy and they smear. Number three pencils are too hard, they're brittle, and they break. So the perfect pencil is number two. All the machines in the world read number two, and I have no idea if kids still take tests with number two pencils. I hope they do, because I remember them days, filling them stupid ovals, picking C, because hopefully that was the answer to everything. But anyway, there you go, short Shed Talk. You know something more than you did before you opened this stupid video of me in a shed. Maybe you already knew it, but maybe you have great knowledge now, and you can share it with your friends over a beer, over a wine, over a whiskey. Maybe you could say, hey, do you know why number 2 is a number 2? I mean the pencil here, not the other stuff. And maybe a long time ago we should have said this was number 1, and maybe we feel better about ourselves being number 1, not number 2. Or maybe the new normal, I heard that again today, the new normal, maybe they're going to come out and make number 2 pencils number 1 pencils. Or maybe they won't say 2 anymore. Maybe they'll say something else and confuse the world, because everything's changing, right? Not really. The more we change, we're still the same. And what do we say about being the same as we always were? Be kind, be polite, hold the door for somebody, smile. Hey, we're getting around this COVID stuff. Hopefully something ain't around the corner that's going to tear this country apart or whatever. And hopefully inflation will stop going up, and hopefully gas prices go down, and we can enjoy our life. But you know what? Money's not everything. So be kind, be a friend to somebody, hug somebody, hold the door from somebody. JP in Iowa. Till next time, if there ever is another one. Number 2 pencils. Remember, higher the number, the more harder it is. Take care.